Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to test this secondary right away. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play here in the big game. That gains an even 60 yards. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, Goff. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
What a way to start this drive. A 2nd big play. This one for 22.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A run with Dobbins. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The man in motion here is Chark. Now it's Dobbins. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? That is caught to the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action with Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they will finally run him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there. And
that is caught. What a throw. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The man in motion here is Chark. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A man left side, it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd down and 3. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, that's Hurst. And he's into the end zone. Hayden Hurst, touchdown Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. They'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, now Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
Hey, I'm in my Super Bowl game. The dude's talking too much shit. I just joined you to... I'll be quiet.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. The veteran Leonard Floyd, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Lions 17, Chargers 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Now an opening has the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Play action now. It's Herbert. That is intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's 3rd and 2. The man in motion here is Chark. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So now 4th down and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. The man in motion here is Chark. From the gun, it's Herbert. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Pass completed is St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing here is Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Third down, 3 to go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That is going to bring up 4th down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
The man in motion here is Chark. On first down, Herbert. Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He finds Jalen Reagor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The man in motion here is Chark. Herbert now on first down. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now Herbert. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Herbert now on 1st down. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Goff to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. Now he'll run it. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here comes 3rd and 6. Hooker. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. A pickup there of the 13. First down, Detroit.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So, a moment to savor here, Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Over at his house.